Goku has been the main character of Dragon Ball for over 36 years now, and at this point we should all ask, should Dragon Ball have a different main character? Dragon Ball is no stranger to this question because, as we all know, Toriyama was going to pull the trigger on making Gohan the main character, and contrary to popular belief, he changed his mind because he just couldn't make Gohan work, not because the fans requested Goku. Gohan has a passive personality, he's reactive, and Goku is more proactive. For example, in Dragon Ball Super, the Tournament of Power was started because 1. Goku put the idea in Zeno's head during the Universe 6 and 7 tournament, but also actually himself went to the palace to remind him of the tournament. If Gohan was in Goku's position, he would do none of these. In fact, he would avoid Zeno at all costs, listening to what Beerus and Whis say. But funny enough, the inactiveness would lead to the universes being destroyed. I'm sure there are more examples of this, but this is the simplest one I can bring out off the top of my head. Now that we've discussed why Gohan didn't work, the next question is, why didn't Goten and Trunks work? Because it seemed like he was also setting them up to be the main protagonists, with Goku teaching them and all, not defeating Buu because he wanted the next generation to be able to protect themselves, so why didn't he? And honestly, I have no idea, because they seem perfect, as they both had the fire to fight, something that Gohan lacked, and their age could make for some nice development to show how they get more mature as they grow. We can see the process like we did with Goku when he started at 12 and all the way till Dragon Ball Z, all that development and all that. But I don't know, it seems like somewhere in the making of the Buu saga, Toriyama just decided to give up on them and bring Goku back. But now the last question is, should we have a new main character? Since the release of Dragon Ball Super, we've had new faces that can qualify for that title. Pan, who is said to have even greater potential than her father, but in my opinion, because I think the best option is Oob. And for the non-manga readers, Oob was officially introduced during the Moro arc, but was hinted at during the recruitment phase in the anime version of the Tournament of Power. Since potential is such a massive term in Dragon Ball, I genuinely think Oob fits the bill. The boy managed to power up Goku from base to mastered Ultra Instinct that managed to overpower a planet-sized Moro. And Blood didn't even seem to be phased after the fact, nor did he even know what he was doing. It's safe to say that Oob has one of, if not the highest potential in all of Dragon Ball. Put him in Goku's training camp and he can easily slip into the role of the main character. Honestly, him and Pan trained by Goku is like my dream protagonist duo for the future, and I honestly hope that both of them would become important characters in the future regardless. And what I would actually like as well is that even if Pan and Oob become the main characters, for the rest of the cast, the Goku, Vegeta, and everyone we grew up with to still become relevant, just have them show up from time to time, whether we're seeing them training, their adventures off planet or something, or just some family slice of lifetime, as long as they aren't forgotten. You know what I mean? Like what they're doing with Gohan now, he's not the main character, but he's showing up more often since Superhero. But throughout Super, I think he's been showing up decently. The Tournament of Power, he was there. We aren't talking about the Resurrection F, but you get what I mean. See, like Piccolo's being shown the spot. I think Broly's being done well as well. Can't wait for his official first proper fight since the Broly movie. But yeah, I do hope that even if Pan and Oob do become main characters, that everyone else are still shown in a proper light, and we still get to keep up with them. Thanks for watching.